lane, which passed by here a few days ago. We were hoping it would have been passed by now, but it wasn't. So the port authorities did close the port down today, which was out of our control. And I'm going to do a TV show at 9 o'clock this morning, going into more detail of the weather conditions, which we'll put on TV shortly after. So if anybody wants to ask me any questions or wants to be on TV, we're shooting at 9 o'clock this morning, that's in 10 minutes time, by the ice cream shop on Royal Promenade. It'd be great to see you there. Have a great morning, everybody, and thank you once again for your attention. Bing bong, ding dong.
Good morning, Ready Travelers. So with that being said, the last shore excursion to the Cayman Islands has been canceled due to Hurricane Helene. All right, so it happens. You can't, what can you do? It's the weather, so you have to have contingency plans. So we're going to spend an extra day out at sea and then a second day out at sea before we pull back into Fort Lauderdale. So I decided to cut this video right now to let you guys know, hey, it is Free Fun Friday, as well as going behind the curtain to explain to you how it works whenever one of your excursions get canceled. Okay, so with Free Fun Friday, one of our Ready Travelers asked me, how much money should they bring on the cruise? Okay, now if you have unlimited coins, that's simple. Bring how much you want, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. Hey, the sky's the limit, But if you're on a fixed income or you have a budget, because remember, you're on vacation, but yet at the same time, those bills will be waiting for you when you get home, okay? So keep that in mind. My formula is bring enough money, but the way that I do it is that for every day that you spend on vacation, allot $100, okay? So if it's a 7-day cruise, $700. If it's a 5-day cruise, $500. Multiply that by 2 as how many people that you have traveling with you. So if it's you and your loved one, that's $700 each. That's $1,400. That's not the only part of the formula. Now keep in mind, that's just to have in your pocket, okay? Now what you want to do also is you want to, if you have onboard credit, you want to include that as well because you have onboard credit, and then you want to also have money for when you go out on those excursions to buy those souvenirs, to buy stuff for your loved ones back at home, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So with that, keep in mind with the formula that I'm talking about, we're on a 7-day cruise. So that's $700 plus another one, $1,400, plus we had a $250 onboard credit. So add that up, that's 14, 15, 16, 50. That's $1,650. Now at the same time, within that $1,650, you have a promenade, which I'm gonna show you real fast. Okay. So within that promenade, which you've seen the videos already, well, actually you haven't because Free Fun Friday I'm posted now. I have to get back to the house because I ran out of storage. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and edit everything and then post it when we get back. But I'm gonna post this now so you guys can get an understanding. So with that $1,650, I say go ahead and round that up again because you have shops here on the promenade that you want to buy stuff on board the ship as well. And you have a casino, okay? Now, I'm not a gambler, but maybe someone else that's in your party may be a gambler as well. So you want to make sure that you have enough to be able to enjoy themselves also at the same time. So I say within that $1,650, go ahead and round it up to an even $2,000. That way you can gamble a little bit at each night and you'll be able to budget it out because this is a cashless process when you on board the ship. So you have to put it on your sale card, which I'll show you in a second. Give me 1 second. I'm not prepared. But this is your sale card, okay? So and it's just like a credit card. You go down to the customer service, you give them as much money as you want to put on your sale card, plus what you already have there onboard credit. Talk to me. I am your travel advisor, so I will try to figure out how much onboard credit I can get for you, and then you accumulate the money that way. So like I say, rule of thumb, for every day that you're out at sea, $100, okay? Whatever that you have for onboard credit, include that as well. Multiply it by how many people that's in your party, and then round it up to the nearest whole dollar. Make sense? There you go. Now, we're gonna go behind the curtain because now we're gonna talk about excursions being canceled. Inclement weather, it happens. I mean, what you gonna do about it? Okay, so this is gonna be a quick behind the curtain. Royal Caribbean is so thorough that they have already started the process of putting the money back onto the credit card that you used to purchase that excursion prior to coming on board the ship. Now, you can go to shore excursions and purchase while on the ship. I wouldn't recommend that because it's going to be more than what you would do if you purchase it prior to the cruise. Okay, so I went downstairs to go ahead and say, hey, I purchased this cruise tickets right here for the Caymans, and it's canceled. They said, don't worry about it, Mr. Arrington. It's already being processed back onto your credit card. So you're good to go. Now, I was under the impression that maybe I could purchase, get it, pull that money, and then put it on the card and continue having fun. But at the same time, no problem. The money's going to go back there, all well and good. Okay, so this will definitely be the last video because, like I said, it's 2 days at sea. Then we're going back to the hotel, spend the night in the hotel. We're going to catch the train back to Raleigh, North Carolina. And you saw the trip down. So turn it around, the trip back. Okay, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so with that being said, y'all also know that throughout this time I was doing this because you already know. And then I would say, I would say you already know. What that is for the new people that just came on to like and subscribe. I always appreciate everything that you guys do for me and everything that I'm going to do for you guys as well. So, as always, thank you for choosing Ready for All Travel.